4.
This one beginning to get interesting between Travis Dickinson and Hastings Rasani. Trying to breathe life into his own career, Rasani, approaching his 36th birthday. Still full of beans, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's smiling in between rounds as though he's enjoying himself, as though he feels things are going to get better tonight. Dickinson must make sure that doesn't happen.
Surely the ambitions have long been curtailed for Rasani, who lost to Neil Simpson and Tony Oki. Gave them both trouble a long time ago.
Dickinson stopped Rasani in his tracks with the jab there. A bit more of that, but he's still right hand happy.
These body shots from Rasani, left and right. The irky-jerky, ragged style of Rasani, but he's just chipping away. Will he be too seasoned for Dickinson?
Well, Dickinson's certainly not looking very comfortable at the moment. Still looking for that big powerhouse right hand. Needs to be using the jab, use his boxing skills a bit more.
Well, I hope Mickey Duncan and the team have trained him very hard over the last few weeks, because he might need every bit of stamina to get through this six-rounder if he doesn't find one clean shot. Drop in tempo from Dickinson, noticeably. It's all Rasani.
Okay, a lot of Rasani's punches are not landing on the target, but he's outworking Dickinson. Dickinson again around it, hasn't looked all that impressive.
Go right hand from Rasani. That was accurate. That word sluggish that you used, beginning to look like that again, Dickinson.
Yeah, but I just wonder if he's used up too much steam winding up the bombs that were missing or been blocked when he should have been using the jab, making openings, not just hitting and hoping as he was doing earlier. He's walked onto the right hand again. This is a good round for Rasani.
Showing some hand speed as well, Rasani, growing in confidence. There's the body shot again, and a right hand, and he's showing a chin tonight, Dickinson. That is definitely a Rasani round, and Dickinson's in trouble.
You're getting sucked into a fucking fight. You're getting sucked into a fight. You lost that round there, Mindy. You lost that round. Sleep, what are you standing there with him for? Get him on there in the jab. I tell you, bust him up with the jab and drop the straight right hand in, right? I want straight shots. Sit up straight. Suck me in. Sit up straight. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Fill your lungs, right? You let him back in there, Mindy. You won that round, right? What are you standing on this side for? You know, work or step back and give yourself a fucking space, right? Come on.
Well, he's getting a right rollicking in the corner. What's left in the Dickinson tank?
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and if you're tiring at this stage of your career in a four-rounder, then you have massive problems somewhere. Either the road work's not being done or you're skipping in the gymnasium. There is no way at this level a young fighter should be tiring in a four-rounder, even in a pace like this.
Not a single body shot from Dickinson. Well, he burst into this fight, Travis Dickinson, and he almost got rid of Hastings Rasani at the end of the second, but since then, it's been a different story. 2 rounds to go of this fascinating, intriguing match. Rasani with the work rate, the volume, the body shots. Dickinson running out of steam.
And one thing Rasani does know how to do is get the rounds behind him. Showing the flashy stuff now, Rasani. Dickinson doesn't seem to have the energy to pressurise him, standing off here.
He's kept very active as well, Hastings Rasani. He was in action just last week, losing over 6 rounds to Matty Askin, the bright hope from the Brian Hughes stable. Time that right. Hastings Rasani must fancy this, and there's a cut to left eye of Dickinson. It's becoming a bit of a horror show for the young lad from the northeast. Can he get through this? He's trying.
That was better from Dickinson. He was toying with some of his punches earlier. This is a bit better.
That's a nasty cut by the left eye.
But missing badly here. Landing nothing here.
Trying for one huge shot to get rid of the old fox Rasani. This is an aging fight for Travis Dickinson, but can he turn it around with his power? A minute left of the 5th. Fans are loving this one, Jim.
Well, it's not cultured, but it's exciting. It's non-stop. Big punches landing for both men in this round. That was a lovely right hand from Dickinson, but it just looks to me like his tank is empty.
He's shown a good chin, he's shown courage, Dickinson, but he's shown naivety too.
Yep, it shows that a lot of changes have to be made, and one of the changes is certainly in his attitude. I think he came in here fancying a one-round KO tonight, didn't get it, and he's been struggling to look good since.
Along with his brother John Lewis, they're trying to lift the northeast. Tony Jeffries, of course, a big thing happening in Sunderland. The Newcastle boys will be hoping Dickinson can get through this.
That's one. That was better, son, much better. Something in deep breaths. Right, but you've got to keep your head down, you've got to keep the hands up, and you've got to keep the chin moving, right? Yep. You're taking too many tough ones still. That was a far better round.
You won that round, right? You win this one, you won the fight.
Right? But you've got to go out same again, right? He's had enough back hook, he's finished. He's wrecked. He's knackered.
Fred Hopkins is right, he won that one. He does need the last to be sure.
Yep, but there's, whatever the outcome tonight, hopefully he'll have learnt a lesson, because he doesn't look in the best of shape here. He took the initiative away from Rasani. Rasani started the round well, but couldn't sustain it. And some good right hands from Dickinson. To his credit, he produced a good round when he needed to.
Final round. What happens next? Can Dickinson box his way home? Will he try for the late blast out? Has Hastings Rasani got something left?
You can see I have him in front at the moment. I scored a 3rd round level, so if Rasani had that one in his favour, then Dickinson needs this round to be sure.
I scored that to Rasani. I've got Dickinson 1 up. This is where his freshness and his youth and his ambition, Dickinson, should come into play. Was that a stumble?
Yeah, you kind of caught it square-footed. There wasn't really a punch landed there. That was a good call.
Kicks punch in the air, Rasani.
Step back, first time. Right back on him, Travis. Come on, 1, 2.
And a big deep breath, he's tiring now. And Dickinson teeing off with big shots. Still he wants the knockout, Jim.
Yeah, well, a little bit of desperation here, but the main thing is he's taking the initiative back again. He's producing some better work. Maybe the fact that it's the last round and he'll be glad to get out of this one tonight. He's just dredging up what he's got left in the tank, but just doing that bit more work now.
I mean, this is by far the longest look we've had at Travis Dickinson. More pluses than negatives. Right hand from Rasani, or is there a lot of work to do?
Yeah, well, I don't think this is a typical performance from Dickinson. I just don't think he's in the best of shape tonight for some reason. His timing was off, so I wonder, has he been sparring, has he been working properly? But I've seen him much better than this, that's for sure.
Cuts on both eyes. He's been in a 6-round war. Travis Dickinson. Has he made too hard work of this? Was it a match he should have been far smoother in?
Well, even in the early rounds when he was getting the big punches off, his timing didn't look all that good, so I just wonder, the sparring, the preparation has underestimated Rasani. That's a possibility. He may just be salvaging things in the last round here, or making sure of it, just doing a little bit more work. Rasani just looking forward to hearing the bell.
As grueling an early learning fight as you can have. It's only Travis Dickinson's 5th. And he takes a right on the bell, but he remains unbeaten. Competitive, good to watch the fight. What does it tell us about Dickinson?
Well, a change needed in his attitude, but as I say, that's not typical. We've seen all of his performances and we're usually impressed by him. But you can see punches that landed, you know, pretty wide in his favour, but the action didn't suggest that.
A mixed performance from Travis Dickinson, but he gets the win. Now it's back to work on things in the gym.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, your referee Dave Parris scores the contest 58 points to 57 in favour of your winner and still undefeated from Newcastle, Travis Dickinson. And as he leaves the ring, please give a big, big round of applause for Birmingham's Hastings Rasani, engaging in his 72nd contest.